Happy New Year. Welcome to the Morning Spike. I'm Brian the Grizzly. Hoping that everyone else will jump on as we go along. We're here to help you with your fantasy football lineups, trying to talk about some football. But first, I want to give some love to that college football playoff yesterday, the semifinals. Wow. If you guys didn't see the game, it was amazing. I couldn't believe what I was watching. The Ohio State game, Georgia game was amazing. Everyone kept on coming back. It was back and forth. I thought Ohio State had it in the bag before Marvin Harrison Jr. got knocked out of the game. And once he was out, Georgia just came back, and that last second field goal that went wide left, wow. It was horrible. It was Michael. Yeah, he missed that field goal. That field goal was so bad. It was so awful. It was like he was trying to drive it and, we just shanked it. We've all done it before. We've all either been on a golf course or something like that. And, you're trying to impress someone and trying to drive it really far, and you knock it into the woods. And that's what he did. Except he did it in front of 50,000 or 50 million people watching on TV. So that's crazy. Then that Michigan game, that Michigan TCU game. I mean, I was hoping for an all Big Ten final, even though I hate Michigan and Ohio State because I went to Illinois. Did you see right there? But no, it was amazing that TCU was able to keep battling back. Michigan just couldn't get their running game going. I don't know. They kept on making mistakes in the red zone. But we saw some great NFL players, and I got to say, C.J. Stroud, he raised his stock. I got to say, he's definitely gonna be a first rounder, not first rounder. We might be a first top two picks with that performance he did yesterday. Someone's gonna be jumping up trying to grab him. And Alabama had a great game. So that we have two great quarterbacks, that are doing all those things. And for next year's draft, it's going to be crazy. Bart is on his way. All right. It was New Year's Eve last night. So, people had parties doing all the stuff that they could do. So, but we still have week 17 coming up for the NFL. We have some great games. Of course, I'm looking at Chicago, Detroit always because Chicago all the way. But we have so much going on. The Jags, so many people are in or out. We talked about, so Trevor Lawrence is expected to play today, even though he has the ankle injury. Marshawn Lattimore is supposed to play today. He's been out since October 9th. Got Tyler Lockett, who just had surgery on his hand, is expected to play today and start after missing one game after surgery. It's literally been like 11 days since he had surgery. Chase Claypool for Chicago is going to play today, even with the knee injury. We got Stevenson and Hunter Henry are both expected to play today, though they're questionable all week and had practice all week. And Christian Watson is still testing out his hip, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen with him. And this is going to be affecting a lot of finals. A lot of championship games are this week, guys. Yeah, Braden. Tyler Lockett playing today is nuts. You don't have he broke a hand finger bone in his finger on his hand, had surgery on it on Tuesday, and he's back in 1 week. That's what happened with Tyler Lockett. Just in time for him to be put back in my lineup. I thought I was going to drop him. I should have dropped him, but hey, it works out that way. But these injuries and people are coming back, and hopefully your championship game is this week, because if it's next week, everyone's going to be out. No one's going to play, so you don't know what's going to happen. What other games do we have this week? So, you got Jacksonville, Houston, Arizona, Atlanta, which is going to be crazy. Kansas City, Denver, so Kansas City should blow them out. New England, Miami. So it's possible if New England loses, they're out playoffs. If they win, it's like a 4-way tie up top. That's going to be so crazy. So the Giants, Indianapolis, the Giants should win. Philly, New Orleans. I said Marshawn Lattimore is actually playing. Probably the game of the week, game of the day, definitely. The game of the week is probably the the Carolina, Tampa Bay. Sorry about my dog. But Carolina, Tampa Bay, because if Carolina wins this game, they are in first place, and everything's going to next week. If Tampa Bay wins, they could clinch the division today. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see if Tom Brady. I can't believe Carolina could come all the way back. Carolina could come all the way back during this game. That's going to be amazing. What else do we have? We got Cleveland, Washington. It's possible Washington can lose this game and be out, or Washington can clinch, depending on how all the other games shake out. All right, San Francisco, Las Vegas, which is going to be nuts because we already know what happened with the Derek Carr. I don't know what's going to happen with there. And then we got the Jets against Seattle. That's basically an elimination game. We got Minnesota, Green Bay. Another game that could be an elimination game for Green Bay. See the Rams and the Chargers. Chargers already clinched a spot, so that doesn't matter as much. I can't believe Baker is doing so well with the Rams. We got Pittsburgh, Baltimore, which could be another good game because if Pittsburgh wins this game, guys, Mike Tomlin could still finish the season with a winning record and make it to the playoffs with this team. He might be the best coach in the NFL. And then, of course, we got our Monday night game, which is going to be Buffalo, Cincinnati. So, does Josh Allen go off and prove a point against Cincinnati? Can he go off? Because Josh Allen might be the second best quarterback in the league. But Joe Burrow, top 4, top 3, and he might have more talent around him than Josh Allen. I personally think that Cincinnati might win this game and show that they knock out both Kansas City and Buffalo in the same season and show they're the big dogs of the AFC right now. That would be nuts. I hope Josh Allen plays well, especially for Tank, because he's starting in his fantasy football lineup. But I could see Joe Burrow going off. And then he said, weird leagues played last week at the NFL season. Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. If you did that, your commissioner is doing something wrong. That's just nuts. One thing before everyone jumps on, I do want to talk about the Tua Tagovailoa thing. That was so sad seeing the concussions, and he's out for the day. But they said he showed no signs of concussion protocol, but then he got out and they put him in concussion protocol right away. The NFL has been messing this up all season. Tua's livelihood is that, could be out right now. Could be done. He have to be forced to retire. Man, I don't know why they're messing up this bad. The NFLPA is doing their best. They're going to warrant an investigation. But is he going to be retcon? Like everyone's saying that he can't be the guy anymore. It's possible that they are totally against Tua ever doing it again. So, of course, I got a magical hand bringing me breakfast. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, Jada says, good morning, brother. I need some help. Who would you start? Tyler Lockett, scare me. He may be limited. Or Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. Means the number one for the day for David Blau at quarterback. Wow. If that's your championship game, man, that's really tough. Honestly, I don't think Lockett will play unless he's ready to go. They need to win this game. The biggest reason why I'm leaning towards Tyler Lockett is David Blau. I'm just not, as Brady just said, at Jaden, Lockett, Blau is awful, and I'm a Cardinals fan. I mean, this is a third string quarterback coming in right now. I know there's no DeAndre Hopkins today because he's hurt with his hamstring. the quarterback has to get the ball to him. He has to be accurate enough to get the ball to him. I just have a feeling that I will be more comfortable starting Lockett right now. Yeah, I know. Lockett is starting surprisingly with a plate and 10 screws in his hand. Yes, he had surgery last Tuesday, and he's starting today. But Geno Smith is going to be looking for him. So Lockett has 8 touchdowns this season. He has been a go-to guy. If he's been healthy, he's been getting the ball. I don't think they're playing Lockett just to be a decoy. I think he's going in to be his go-to guy. So the only reason I leave the question there is because he played the Lions. He did solid. Yeah, I'm still. I like Marquise Brown. He's on my team, but I'm starting Lockett. I think Lockett just has a better track record, and I believe in him more. And I believe in Geno Smith. Geno Smith is a Pro Bowler this year. Geno Smith has made him a lot of money this year. Because of that, I'm going Lockett all the way. Speaking of that, I mean, just that game is going to be really good. Even though I understand why Jade is asking the question, it's mostly because the Seattle's playing the Jets. So, I understand where you're coming from, but David Blau is just not someone I'm going to rely on, especially in my championship game. I just can't go for it. As Braden says here, when he started for the Lions, he had a QB rating of 64, and 25% of his passes were uncatchable. Yeah, that's a good reason. I said I could start both of them over Pittman because Foles, Foles has been laying people out to dry. He's been throwing balls, and wide receivers have been just destroyed. But I still rather rely on Nick Foles, rather than having to worry about David Blau throwing the ball into the ground. So I'll go Pittman. I'll go Lockett. I'll leave Hollywood Brown on the bench right now. So yeah, exactly. I mean, he has to be able to play. He has to be able to do something. So I can't go with that. There you go. Cactus Jack. I got Mike Williams, Rashad White, Cam Akers. Which one should I start at flex? Also, Happy New Year. Is this a PPR league? It's a PPR, half PPR, not just standard league. The scoring would change my answer probably. What's up, Martin?
What's up, man?
I you were up.
Say what?
I can't believe you're up.
No, I don't know. I didn't put my alarm on.
Hey, it was New Year's Eve last night. That's
no.
Anyway. All right, you jumping right in. So
yeah.
Cactus Jack said Mike Williams, Rashad White, Cam Akers. Which one should I start at flex? Also, Happy New Year. But yes, it's full PPR.
Well, Happy New Year to you.
Against the Rams, I'm going Mike Williams personally.
That's what my first thought was. But then I want also to see who got Rashad, where White is. Cam Akers. I mean, he did pretty good last week, but the problem is he's the only thing they got right now.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's literally all they have. So I don't know. That could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
Going against the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers haven't shown a lot of defense right now, but Mike Williams is really number one receiver.
And the Rams can't do anything
exactly
right now. So I'm trying to see who White guy has. Rashad White.
That's Carolina.
Carolina.
That's for the basically for the division. This is a division winning game for a 6-9.
And Lenny's fine though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Williams.
Makes sense because, as you said, Leonard Fournette is going to play, so he's going to split some carries with him. Cam Akers. I mean, it's just hard trusting the Rams right now.
Yeah,
I'm not going to my championship game trusting the Rams. So that kind of tells me
we're in a weird situation where a lot of people are having to people are starting some players that we would never thought we'd actually end up playing.
I'm starting Gardner Minshew in one of my leagues.
And that's the thing. We're in that point. It's like, holy crap, that's what we're doing right now. I don't know. That's insane.
All right, so that's what we got. And Tanker said that's the thing. He never went to sleep. You just never went to sleep. You just said, he's like, hey, I got home. Barton actually went out, had breakfast, and then came on the show, guys. He isn't going to sleep at all. He's like, how do you know? Oh, man. And then Michael said, Stevenson is playing. Yes, he's definitely playing. He is starting today for the New England Patriots. I need him. So
I'm trying to get that link to share.
Yeah, so guys, if you don't know, I know a lot of people's fantasy football is over really because you didn't make a championship game. We are doing something on DraftKings right now. We're showing we're doing lineups, set up your lineups and doing a little competition for fantasy football. You can say come join us. We're gonna get a link. We're gonna put the link into the chat. Check it out. Please join. Right now we only have 4 members. We're trying to get at least 10.
I think we're at 5 now.
We're at 5 right now. There's the link right here. Click on it. Put your lineup together. It's only $2. It's winner take all. It's fun. It's just fun to add to your enjoyment of your Week 17 lineups. So please come and join us, guys.
Like some more. So
yeah.
Happy New Year's. Better late than never. Yes. All right, Devontae Adams or Lazard? I'm gonna go with Lazard.
I don't want to go with Lazard because Devontae Adams has been carrying me all this time, but
right, but the quarterback change, I just kind of scares me.
Yeah,
and it's also San Fran, where Minnesota gives up freaking yards to all the receivers.
That's true.
And it's just they just can't stop anybody. So I'm okay with
man, but over Devontae Adams might be the second best receiver in all the football this entire year.
Yeah, but then you got a less than mediocre
Josh Stidham. This is the same thing. This is the Marquise Brown with David Blau. You can't start him because of David Blau. I'm probably going.
I just don't see.
But all it takes is Devontae's still the number 1 guy. He's still, and they know that he's pissed. He's pissed about this quarterback move.
Yeah, he is.
Like they have to force him the ball because if he goes and he doesn't get the ball this week now too, he's gone. That's it. I might as well send him a Chicago Bears jersey today.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it's these late moves affects us. You know, there was that point where we were like, we should just, move our fantasy playoffs a week earlier before, a lot of these teams tank and everything. But the problem is the NFL changed the week 14 buys. Yeah. Now you got the week 14 buys, which screws everything up. So you can't do it. I don't know. And I know NFL is not going to work with fantasy football either. I mean, why would they?
Because they make them a lot of money.
But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There is a reason why the whole reason of existence, which I'd say a good majority, is because of the fantasy football fanatics that we love the sport, and we just we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So
exactly, agreed 100%.
I'm gonna have to go with Lazard.
Wow,
even though Watson and Dobbs are back as well.
So Christian Watson is checking. He's testing his hip. He has not done any repetitive drills this entire week.
Yeah,
it is possible that he doesn't play, or if he does play, he's on a pitch count.
Man, if you have Lazard, you're gonna hope he does. I just think. I mean, Lazard's gonna be the number 1.
Yep. Unless if Adams is there, if Christian Watson's there, he's the number 1.
Yeah.
But if he's not there and Lazard's the number 1 and going against Minnesota, there's no one in Minnesota that I'm afraid of. That's a shutdown corner or anything like that. And Minnesota's going to throw the ball. I mean, Green Bay's going to throw the ball against Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lazard. Damn
it. You might have to. Like, there's no, like, I'm not going with Stidham. There's just no way.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going with Lazard. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
No, and I didn't really either until the last recent moves. I mean, the connection's not there. I'm not willing to risk that, like, right now. I'm just not.
You don't want another 4-point week coming from Devontae Adams.
Yeah. And that sucks, man. And especially championship week. And then if he goes off, it's going to be – you just don't know. Where at least with Lazard, I know. And I'm not risking what I don't know in my lineup, knowing there's a chance that I might end up getting nothing or get something average.
Yeah, and you know what? And as you said, Green Bay is fighting for a spot.
Yeah. And by the way, I like your background.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
My wife did it. She's been working on it all together. Like, she was like, "Hey, surprise! Here we go." Yeah, right.
It looks good, man.
Say good morning, happy New Year. Yeah, better never. Answer.
Yeah.
The Donnie. Guten Morgan. Happy New Year, guys. Good Donnie, he's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy New Year to you, man.
Guillotine Final League. Half PPR. Pick 2 RBs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. CMC, Saquon, Daquan Cook, James Conner, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and Stephon Diggs. What the hell? Okay, let's break that down. First, your 2 running backs. Who do you go?
Saquon and Cook, I think.
More than CMC?
Or not CMC. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going CMC. Yeah, Raiders. I've seen enough where the Raiders give up the run, also the pass. So yeah, CMC, my bad. CMC.
CMC's number 1, and then I'm going Saquon too.
Saquon because they're against Indy.
Yep, exactly. And you saw them up close and personal. So
yeah, but that was also like week. I mean, that's a total different change, but it's that they were better then.
The season's pretty much over.
But I have seen what the Raiders has transformed to, and it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. So I was like, what was that? Like week 8 or 7?
It was like 8, I think it was.
Yeah. I went to Allegiant Stadium, and it was pretty good.
That was awesome showing that. That was if you ever didn't see that stream.
Did you see the stream where I was in the Cardinals Stadium?
Yeah.
You see how close I got?
I was like, what? Is no one going to stop him?
Twice. And then what's funny is when I got to the upper level, that I got the security was like, no, you can't be here. I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn, security's better down here up here than it is down there. I was like, that's weird. I walked down all the way to the first row twice that street.
With no one asking, I was like, is anyone going to stop him?
Yeah. Yeah. So guys, I did 2 stadiums this year, and I went down. I filmed them both, but I was like, all right. And my cousin was like, oh, okay, like you really gonna? I'm like, you gonna take pictures? I'm like, I went down and took film. Like they were practicing in the end zone. It was pretty close. CMC and Saquon for sure.
Okay, so now we got 2 wide receivers.
Tyreek Hill, Jamar,
or
Stephon. Teddy is coming.
Teddy Bridgewater is the starter right now,
and he's an okay QB. The problem is I don't know. He's a very safe, accurate QB that'll get the job done. Do I think Miami will win? Yes. The problem is he doesn't have an arm like Tua does
to take advantage of Tyreek going down the field.
There could be
he might him in stride. Yeah, but can you imagine him in stride and then Tyreek just takes off? That could be it.
And then you got Jamar Chase against Buffalo and Stephon Diggs against Cincinnati. So it's like both Monday games. Do you do that?
If it was full PPR, I will start all three of those receivers.
It's half. Like it's not like honestly, I'm okay with half. I like half. I'm all right with half.
So I'm not
it's just in my opinion, like half.
But the problem is that James Conner is the only thing they got in Arizona right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dalvin Cook is amazing and probably brought you to where you are, but you're probably not starting them over any of these guys.
Dalvin?
I mean, he's been amazing for the last, personally, a couple of weeks.
Because they're going against Green Bay, right?
Yep.
I think you go CMC, Saquon, running back, and it's two receivers. Well, I think you leave Jamar and Stephon Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think you put Tyreek over Cook.
Tyreek.
I think Hill goes up front of both of those guys. Even though James Conner
he's going against Atlanta though.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot harder for me.
It's half. I don't know. I think Conner might end up in the end zone once or twice.
Tyreek Hill, even when he's hurt, ends up in the end zone.
Look, the thing about guillotine is these are the best of the best. So it's like you're gonna bench some Titans. We're in a guillotine league, and not you and I. We got eliminated, but we made it pretty far.
I cannot
our coworkers are in it though.
I can't believe who's in it.
Oh
man.
You know what's crazy? I think we've been thinking about it too much, and they just been watching, and then
they're like, I like their color of their jersey.
Well, listen, no.
No, I'm scared.
They've been listening, and they Mark and Tank. You ever come back during the off season? During the off season, we'll probably end up playing games and stuff. But as we're doing fantasy, I think I'm gonna bench Dalvin Cook and Hill. You're gonna go with Hill though.
I think I'm going Hill and benching Cook and Conner. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm doing CMC, Saquon, Jamar Chase, and Stephon Diggs. I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think both Jamar and Stephon are gonna be desperately needed. And
everything you said, I agree with.
Both those teams do really good primetime games.
The only thing is, I believe Miami's fighting for their life. And you don't, and with fighting for your life, fighting for your playoff life, you're going to feed your boy. You got to feed the guy who got you there. But Connor's been such a dominating. No, I'm can't believe I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you with Connor.
He put up pretty freaking solid numbers against Tampa Bay. One of the best defenses there.
He had 25 points against Tampa Bay. He had 18 points against Denver, 23 points against New England, 20 points against the Chargers, 12 against San Francisco, 23 against the Rams.
My flex.
James Conner has to be the guy, because you have to be able to rely on this, your championship game. Tyreek might have a higher ceiling, but James Conner's been having killer games. You got to play him.
This would be a lot harder if Tua was in, but the fact that it's Sweaty Teddy, it's like, there might be a regression there.
And it's just James is the only one there. There's nothing else there. David Blau.
All these guys can be very good this week, and that's what guillotines are really hard.
Yeah, figuring out what you're gonna do
when you're the last two teams.
You have to. I was talking to Tank about his stuff. I was like, man, I don't know, man. You should be.
He messed up that last week. He missed the last week.
Yep.
He shouldn't have done that. He messed up. Hey,
don't get sick, man. You gotta know your championship week. You can't get sick. You gotta do whatever it takes to not get sick.
Look, even then, it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like communication with your commissioner would have been something there, but nothing. So
you say he woke up at 3 a.m. He was like, no.
Hey, look, Mark snagged
everybody.
All right, so CMC, Saquon, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, and Connor. That's your flex. All right.
Yep, we're in agreement.
Okay. You got it. Sorry. Good morning. Happy New Year to you. I need a wide receiver 3.
Okay.
And 2 flex spots. Okay. Options are Gabe Davis, Lazard, Olave, Sutton, Pacheco, and Najee Harris.
Okay.
This is a dynasty league. Well, good for you. Young, talented. They just been a little weird this year.
Yep. I like everyone you got.
So far in this I'm going Lazard.
Lazard's wide receiver 3.
Yeah. And 2 flex spots.
I wish I knew who his quarterback was, but I think Najee is a good flex play today.
I was gonna say because the fact that his quarterback is like up in the air, they're gonna rely on Najee a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's division against Baltimore.
It's Baltimore, and
isn't Pacheco though?
Going against Denver.
Denver. You know what's weird? Who was it that ran all over him? And they played Denver
just last week, right? Wasn't it last week?
Yeah, and they ran all over him. Was it Connor? No. Someone ran all over him, and it was really weird. And typically, you wouldn't put a running back against Denver because they're so good at defense. I can't remember who it was, but
I know it was last week. I just don't remember who. Let's look it up.
He says Cam Akers. You're right. It
is, yeah.
It was Cam Akers. Does it happen again though?
No, I wouldn't bet.
I don't think it happens again. They got Pacheco and McKinnon. McKinnon's very involved.
That's
crazy
true
to say.
Yeah,
crazy to freaking say. He's
running as an RB3, RB2 type of thing. That's what's happening with McKinnon.
Yeah, I can't believe McKinnon is still. You asked me that beginning of the season. No, he's never going to sniff the field. 30-year-old Jared McKinnon still running around, dude. I can't believe.
And look, Latavius Murray.
This is
it's just
battle the old guys.
Look,
in running back age, these guys are ancient. Okay, you don't have running backs this old, 32 years old and 30-year-old. That's insane. That's a couple of Frank Gores.
I think I'm definitely not going Olave. Going against Philly's defense.
No,
I don't start Sutton ever because they don't throw the ball to him.
But Gabe Davis is so hit or miss, man.
But I think that leaves you with Gabe Davis and Najee Harris.
Well, I'm leaving Najee. Najee's one. Najee's the one flex. It's the other flex I'm having this year.
But it's but Olave going against Philly's defense.
Gabe Davis has hurt me too much this year. He barely crosses over the double digits.
But you think Olave or Sutton or Pacheco could be a better play?
No.
None of those. I mean, Pacheco's sharing the backfield. Sutton because he doesn't get the ball at all. Olave is the only one that I pause at, but I think Philly's defense is going to be able to stop him. But Olave is the only one that kind of gives me pause.
Oh, yeah, man. Gabe Davis, please, for the love of... No.
Yeah, no. I got to go Gabe. I'm going Gabe. Wait, hold on. Let me check this.
Don't like saying it. I like Gabe Davis. Trust me. I like Gabe Davis. He's on my Dynasty League, too.
I mean, he had 10 points last week, but that was against Chicago. And then almost 10 points against Miami. He's been around 9 or 10 points every game this week.
Yes. You still play him.
Yeah, yes. If Christian Watson,
they're going against Minnesota. Look, Minnesota sucks.
They're
at receivers, man. I'm telling you, even if Christian Watson's there over the top, Lazard's going to be underneath or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It opens it up for him. Christian Watson might be limited today.
Yeah, I think he's going to be limited.
So, yeah, I think you still put Lazard in. I'm going Gabe Davis.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what you have to go. Gabe Davis has to be the guy.
You know, you ever just like in situations you go to the store and you're like, you get paid tomorrow and you're in college and you're like running on the last couple of dollars and you cringe and you swipe.
Yep.
That's Gabe Davis. Every week. You close your eyes, you cringe, and you swipe. Hope it goes through and hope it makes at least double digits. Or he might get that big boom game that he gets every now and then, like
when
when
he scores 28 points and stuff. And
yeah. That's Gabe Davis. That's the cringing swipe, man.
Call him the cringing swipe.
That's what I'm gonna call him, the cringing swipe, until he starts constantly giving me good numbers. Yeah. Really need help starting my flex for Super Bowl weekend. And PPR, Moss, Pacheco, Isaiah Hodgins, and Curtis Samuel.
Wow. Zach Moss against the Giants, I probably would okay with Zach Moss. He's been on okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still what, about 8 or 10 points. Pacheco is sharing the backfield. Man.
I kind of want to put Hodgins for sure.
I think Hodgins is a start. Pacheco
is their number one right now? Under James, right?
Yep.
I'm like looking at all the teams right now.
Yeah. So Hodgins is definitely a start. There's nothing else you really have, for the Giants, and they need this win. And they're going against Indianapolis, so that makes sense.
Hodgins is someone you want to do.
Yeah. Curtis Samuel, he has a lot of talent. And
but Wentz spreads the ball around so much that you don't know which one's going to be the it factor this week.
Yep.
We know he likes Dotson. But yeah, that's I don't know. I'm going Hodgins and Moss.
Yeah, me too. Going Hodgins and Moss.
That's crazy.
This is tough, but yeah, I'm Hodgins and Moss got to be where we got to go. Hope we helped you out, team out of nowhere. All right, let's see what Kadani says. I thought I saw the stadium tour. 2 random Bills Mafia fans go through the 2 tables. On the stadium tour, on your stadium tour, he said he thought he saw 2 random Bills Mafia fans go through two tables.
No.
That's. By the way, I saw Avatar yesterday. It was cool. I didn't think I saw the first one because I don't know if you guys were like me back in 2009. You heard Avatar, you thought they were doing the cartoon show. Hey, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. So when I first heard about it, I did think that.
Eventually, they did do the live action.
They're doing it over. They're doing it over. So they're going to redo it. It's going to be good. Just wait.
All right. You said Avatar. I thought you meant like the recent movie, like Airbender stuff.
Yes.
Isn't that 2 different things?
So Avatar, the movie with the blue people, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, that's Avatar.
Yeah, and then The Last Airbender, he's talking about the Avatar. Because during 2009, if you're into Nickelodeon,
gotcha. Okay, now I'm like, all right, okay.
You heard it. You said Avatar. That must be what that is.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Okay,
but they're redoing it now, so come see me on Monday, man. We'll talk.
Yeah,
we could talk.
All right. So can I sue the NFL for making me bench Henry and have Dak in my championship? Yo.
Hey, I'll join that lawsuit. I will join that lawsuit. In 2 leagues.
Akers. Yeah. We already looked at that.
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins? I'm going Kirk, man.
Is it wrong? I want to say Kirk Cousins.
No, I don't think so because he's just reliable. He just gets it done.
Kirk Cousins gets you 20 to 21 points every week. Aaron Rodgers can go from anywhere from 16 to 25.
Yeah.
I would rather go with the safer one. I know Kirk Cousins is gonna get the ball. And it's not because Kirk Cousins is better.
Minnesota this week though.
But he also has Green Bay. So it's just they're both terrible at defense.
Not as much Green Bay though.
Oh no, they've been awful. They
They've
have
been a
one
little bit
shutdown
better
corner.
than.
Yeah, one corner, and that's it. And no one can shut down Justin Jefferson, so it doesn't even matter. No one person can do
man.
anything.
I don't know.
So here's a good question. Let's look at the last time Green Bay played Minnesota.
I was earlier in the season, right? Or no?
Yep, I think it was.
No, this is their first one, isn't it? Hold on. No,
they played early in the season.
Division, so they have it. Miami, LA, by Chicago, Philly.
I think it was the first game. Was it the first game? So the first game of the season, Justin Jefferson had 40 points.
Yeah, but you know how much the team's evolved since then? Like both of them.
Yes, Green Bay got worse. Man, what did Kirk Cousins do that day?
I think the safest bet is Kirk Cousins, but I feel like Aaron Rodgers can have himself a game. I don't pick Aaron Rodgers a lot, to be honest, and here I am thinking about it. I'm gonna go with Cousins. Yeah, just because it's safer.
Yeah.
All right.
Full disclosure, I'm deciding between Gardner Minshew and Aaron Rodgers in one of my leagues. And
sucks.
That's all I got. I had Jalen Hurts. Aaron Rodgers was always my backup, but I picked up Gardner Minshew, so now I have to decide between my backup or Gardner Minshew in the championship game.
I hope you're proud of me, Martin. I'm not playing Taysom. I put my bias aside. Look,
that's the funniest thing. If Taysom Hill is the starting quarterback for Atlanta Falcons next year.
No, well, okay. Last night he did put that up, but I think this is just for him being like, yeah, thank you, Brady. For being like, for his championship week.
Yeah. I mean, at tight end, I think Taysom's not a terrible play either.
I don't know. I have a feeling because they when the games are harder, Taysom excels.
Yep.
I don't know. There was someone in one of my leagues they're putting Tyler Conklin over this guy.
I don't know if you can.
No, I wouldn't put Conklin over Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom's upside is just too much. Because as soon as you like, man, this guy's garbage, he gets 40 points for you.
It's just he puts up points against, like, he could throw, man. And he could. I just can't put. I don't know.
I think you start Taysom Hill. This is your championship game.
I don't know. Like, this is the one. Yeah, I know it's against Philly. I know, but I mean,
you need your points, man.
I don't know. I don't know if I can. Dan Dimes or Minshew or Hodgins or Dortch. Greg Dortch seems something interesting to me, but I think I'm gonna go with Hodgins.
Hodgins has been playing. I mean, scoring a lot of points for the Giants. I think
still going with Hodgins. It's against Indy. It's a less of a tougher matchup. Trace McSorley does have, or no, it's David Blau, huh?
Yep. David Blau. I don't like David Blau. I don't like anything to do with that. Yeah, I want nothing to do with that.
He surprises us though sometimes. He has his one game, and he'll do pretty good sometimes. But yeah, again, I'm still going with Hodgins. Danny Dimes for sure. I feel like
I'm going Danny Dimes because if you got Hodgins, why not have
his weapon there? But Indy isn't that great at anything right now, so I'm okay with they have the front four. That's it. The linebackers are they got Zaire back there, but it's just like it's questionable sometimes. Like if he does good, he does bad. They have the front four and the one linebacker is basically how I put it. That's it. Everything else, they are just dropping everything on them. So I would say Danny Dimes with Hodgins.
Yep, that's a stack. That's what you want. That makes more sense.
Start Andrews or Goddard. PPR. I'm starting Minshew and AJ Brown on the same team. Oh, so you don't want too much Eagles.
Yeah,
is the issue. You don't want too much Eagles. I see what you're going here with.
I think I'm going Andrews anyway. Against Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Even with Tyler Huntley, I'm okay with starting Andrews. I know he has not been doing well for the last couple of games, guys. I do know. I'm going with him.
Tyler Huntley's still in, right? Or he's
Yep.
playing this week?
Yep, Huntley's playing.
Yeah, that's a smash right there. Tyler Huntley loves Andrews. Yeah. I think you go with Andrews with Tyler Huntley.
Huntley's 2-1 the last 3 games, right? Andrews
yeah,
has
but
had
3
points, 6 points, and 7.5 points.
I'm just saying that Tyler Huntley loves Andrews. His connection
If they
is
score
as strong as it is with Dak and Schultz. That's how strong it is. He loves Andrews. I'm not putting that away from him. And that's his first read.
I was already going with Andrew, so I'm with you. Goddard is interesting with Minshew, but they still have so many guys out there now. You know what to
do. 12-3. Cousins, Barkley, and Connor, Diggs and Jefferson, Ingram, Jacobs, Maher, Kansas City defense. You're leaving Watson, McKenzie, Boyd, and Devontae Foreman on the bench. Any thoughts? Thank you again, gentlemen. Big day. And thank you for the wonderful season.
Dude, I love that you still had the Vikings as your sure. That's so awesome. Oh man.
This guy made all you guys look stupid. He made all you look stupid. I remember I wasn't there that day. And you guys were like, I don't know, man.
No, we told him go all Vikings. You might as well change your team, your little iconic thing to the Vikings because you're gonna go all Vikings. And you know what he did? And you know what happened? He's won almost every game this entire season. he's been killing it. Diggs, Jefferson, that's great. Connor's great today. Barkley's great. Cousins is great. My only question is Jacobs.
Oh, Jacobs?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with Jacobs? He's the only guy they're gonna use.
If he wants to be there.
I think he's going to play.
I mean, he
well.
should. He's done very well this entire season.
I think you'll leave him in.
Foreman's the only question I have. But even with him, because you don't know if he's gonna get the ball.
I'm not putting Foreman over any of these guys, though.
Watson's interesting.
Yeah, no, I think it's just fine.
I'm not playing McKenzie. Yeah, I think you're right. I think stick with what you got. Watson's the only thing that kind of makes me think, but I think you have enough already.
Yeah, you might. I think you'll be fine with that. All right, so 2 running backs: Kamara, Etienne, Mondre. Yeah, I think you go to Mondre.
Yeah, I think you go.
And Etienne, Kamara.
Against Houston is the problem.
But then you got Kamara against Philly. And Kamara hasn't been Kamara this year.
He is not.
He has, but he hasn't showed. He actually showed up last week and the week before, kind of, sort of, not really.
He has glimpses. It's because they don't have a good enough quarterback to do what they need to do with him. But Kamara, 19 points, then 12.4 points, then 5, and then 12.9. Going against Philly. He is one of their only weapons, though.
Houston's defense is actually pretty good.
So it's great against the run.
That's all they have, though. And that's why they're 2-12, because their offense cannot produce anything. But their defense, on the other hand, I'm going with Kamara and Ramondre.
I think I am too. I was looking at Etienne and going against Houston, man. I don't
know.
But he scored 14 points going against that Jets defense.
That's why I kind of want to leave Travis Etienne in. because it was against Jets and Dallas, and he did okay. And he got opportunities.
I'm still going
Etienne and Ramondre.
I'm going Ramondre and
Etienne.
Yeah, I'm probably going Etienne too.
Or Kamara.
I think I'm going Etienne and Ramondre. I think I'm putting Kamara on the bench. I think I'm going Kamara. I think I'm putting Kamara on the bench.
They're giving him like a lot of touches, man. They're giving Etienne a lot. They gave him 17, 19, and 22.
Philly needs this game. I don't think they're going to allow Kamara to go off.
I don't like running backs against Houston. But I think you're going Stevenson or
Etienne.
Ramondre Stevenson and Travis Etienne.
Yeah, me too. That's where I'm going.
That
surprising, isn't it? You think that you're benching Kamara, but it's Philly.
Yeah, and then you got the following question with the Kamara one in here too.
Yeah. Choose one PPR. Let's see, PPR has changed stuff a little bit. Kamara, Swift, McKinnon, Waddle, Judy, Aljair, and B-Rob. Also T-Law or Golf.
Man, Aljair, look.
No. Not.
He's been doing so good, man.
But you said over Waddle, over Kamara?
No.
Even B-Rob.
So good.
Your boy ain't playing, right?
Who? Gibson?
Yeah, Gibson. He's out.
No, he ain't playing.
So B-Rob is going to be someone you're leaning on too. One. It's PPR. Who's going to get the ball the most? Waddle might get you 100 yards.
I'm sticking with Jared Goff as your quarterback, though.
I think against the Bears, you have to go Jared Goff. Even though he has a terrible track record against the Bears, Jared Goff has had an amazing season. I think he should be a Pro Bowler.
It's going to be. I don't like that he's going against Cleveland.
And I don't like T-Law going against Houston. I know they'll win the game.
The T-Law golf thing is too easy. It's golf.
Yeah.
That's too easy. Aljair has been so good as of recent.
I like Brian Robinson. Like if I was ranking him.
I do like Brian Robinson. The thing is, then this is the time where stupid freaking
what's his name?
Yeah, you go Brian Robinson. Look, what's his face is not there anymore.
I think Brian Robinson is your dude to go.
Or go. McKissick's not going to be there, so. You got Williams and Patterson, so. I think you're gonna go with freaking
over Waddle though.
It's the same thing with Teddy Bridgewater though.
Yeah.
I just can't.
It is full PPR. So he gets points just for catches.
Waddle might have. Oh my gosh.
I think.
No, Waddle.
I'm going to say Waddle. I think I'm going to go with Waddle. Waddle over B-Rob.
He doesn't have an arm, but he's very accurate, safe. He's very accurate.
He's going to throw the ball. He's going to hit the guy in between the numbers. It just will only be 8 yards down the field.
What's crazy is he's one of the most safest quarterbacks you've ever seen, but the problem is he's not a championship quarterback.
Yep. Because eventually you need a play to be made. Dude, I gotta go Waddle this week.
I don't like this question.
Even
Edward, thank you.
And New England. Yeah, I'm going golf and Waddle.
Golf and Waddle, man. Oh man.
If it wasn't PPR, if it was standard scoring, I'll go B-Rob.
Well, B-Rob, yeah, I know, but B-Rob, I know. It's the PPR that changes it.
Yep, that's exactly.
Just snuck in the championship game this week. Who do I start? Quarterback, Joe Burrow or T-Law.
Trevor.
Granted, have Mixon and Chase for the Bengals. I think you go
Burrow. That's not a question.
No. Like even like I know you fully loaded on a Monday, but damn.
You got to go because you know what? Burrow is going to probably have a good game, and he's going to throw the ball to Chase.
Yeah, one thing that people don't know is Houston. Like I said, Houston just has a defense. That's all they have though. That's their key focus, and that's it. And I don't know if I want to trust T-Law against that.
I have Ingram. I wouldn't play Conklin.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember this. Yes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. The Dynasty Pylon. We got all these guys coming in. Please subscribe. Barton knows what he's talking about. I've been here almost every day, so we really want to push to get this 300. I think we could do it in the next couple of months. So please, if you haven't done it, let's get to the 300.
I got a new way of how to win the jersey during that day. On that day, it's the most random, but also the most funnest thing. I just discovered something. We're gonna do it.
Awesome, guys. Yeah. I want to see this. We need to get it done.
It's a game. It's the best of 5. It's the best of 5, and we all watch a game. Like not a game like football game, but like a video game type of simulator.
Hey, you know, I love doing that. We did the marbles thing, and that was crazy.
You guys did marbles? I thought you guys did ducks.
We did ducks too. We did the marble race first for like 400.
Marbles.
And then we did ducks for the 500.
Marbles on stream?
Yeah. It was interesting. It was interesting.
That's what I'm rolling out.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
But I like that you have ours was too long. The first one was way too long. It was like 2 minutes long.
Man, you just gotta I don't know. Just have the best of 5 and just have different ones. I don't know.
I like
it's interesting. All right. So I would have it run in the background where you guys talk about whatever.
That's a good question. That's a good idea.
I'm having 5 races and have it run in the background the whole time. I might commentate on it too. So yeah, that's gonna do that. So Joe Burrow and Justin Fields. All right. I really like Justin Fields this week. The issue is
Chase Claypool's playing today. Both the running backs are playing today. Detroit and Chicago. I think this might be one of those games like to look like this college football playoff championship game, semifinals game.
But this is also a thing though. This is also comes to a point where do they like pull Justin out because they're 3-12? They already know they already locked up the second draft pick.
Nope, they said he's playing 100% playing. That's what they said this game. I'm hoping, I hope that we lose. I'd never say that. I hope we lose because I want us to hold on to that pick. After seeing what CJ Stroud did last night, someone's going to be paying a pretty penny for him.
So the only thing I see Chicago wanting to do this is to be petty to take Detroit out of the playoffs.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I see why. I have been waiting for week 17 Justin Fields, and this is it. But now I'm to the point where I'm questioning it because there could be a chance where they just pull him because they don't really want to hurt him. I don't know. It's the last week.
No, I mean
it's the second to last week. Next week, who do they got?
They have both their guards back, right? They have
Minnesota next week.
Yeah, they have both their guards back, right? So the middle of their line is going to be pretty good. They got Chase Claypool playing today. I would play. Yeah, I think they're going to force the ball downfield to see what he can do.
Over Burrow, though?
I know, but it's Buffalo. This is not just Burrow. It's Burrow versus Buffalo.
Yeah, but it's also.
I know. This is, look. Normally, I would have my Justin Fields jersey on. So, take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I think Justin Fields is the dude to go this week.
I don't
Burrow's
know,
gonna get you 23 points.
I don't know, man.
I think Burrow's gonna get you 23 points. I think Justin Fields is gonna get you somewhere about 28.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Talk about the marbles. I don't know, man. I feel like that's gonna be a high scoring game, dude. I really have a feeling it's gonna be
no defense played at all.
I haven't been stoked about this game for a while. I really have. And now it comes to it. Now I'm like second guessing myself. And I'm gonna go with it. I'm still go with it. I'm still go with Fields. Oh my gosh. I'm still go with Fields.
This is a big weekend for Ohio State quarterbacks and them losing in great games.
I think they want to trade back. They might want to trade back anyways.
Yep.
I don't want to put Burrow on. I don't want to put Fields over Burrow, but I think this week you do.
This is the week to do it.
Championship week. Yeah.
It's the week to do it. The points are.
He did so good against Detroit last time.
And Detroit is not a different team. I think Detroit can win the game, but I think Justin Fields looks really good doing this week. Yeah, Fields, guys. Points wise, it's not saying Fields is better than Joe Burrow. I'm not saying that. I'm saying points wise, for fantasy football purposes, Justin Fields is the play.
Franklin or Evans? I kind of want to say Franklin, but then Evans is doing pretty good as well.
Evans has been doing really well. Last couple of weeks. Let's see his points.
So Franklin's got New York, and then Evans got Arizona.
Yep.
I think you're gonna go with Evans because they have a better running back. So there's a surefire way that the running back is gonna end up in the secondary, where Franklin is dealing with Zach Moss. Not the same.
Exactly. When you have a rookie quarterback, I think you're going to run the ball. You have to run the ball a lot more. That's why I go Rashaan Evans.
Yeah, didn't you have Evans and Guillotine this year too?
Yep. And he did well for me a lot.
He didn't do anything last week. But that was just 1 week.
Who did he play?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore. Okay. I'm gonna stick with Evans here.
Yeah.
I love Evans. That was a lot easier than I thought.
I love
all these other questions, man.
Everything else is real tough.
Yeah. Andrew scoring 7 is still going to make his tight end 4.
Tight end 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's true. Unless you had Dalton Schultz, it's the only time you weren't going to do it.
Do I like Julian Love over 4.5 tackles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is he playing this week?
Indy.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Because the crap that I saw last week, Nick Foles pissed me off so much. I've never turned off any NFL game that I've ever watched in my life until last week. He leaves his receivers out to dry. Somebody's going to get hurt. And he was doing that. And I think Julian Love is just going to be right there. Perfect. Because he likes to leave his receivers out to dry. And Julian knows he's going to crack them. I don't even want to think about that. He put so many of them in danger.
3 straight receivers in danger for getting knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, again, I know this is last Final Fantasy week, but we're doing our thing on DraftKings. So I'll be putting them. We'll be doing our shows still, regardless, like all year long on Sundays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and whatnot. But if you guys want to do fantasy football for the rest of the season, we're doing our DraftKings. The link is in the chat. So if you guys want to join, go ahead and join. We'll be renewing it every week and upping the ante until Super Bowl. So yeah.
Yep. It's going to be fun, guys. It's just another way to continue to enjoy the fantasy football aspect.
All right, Derby. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Shoot it. Just shoot it. Tell me what you guys see. Grand question, but do you like D Winters from TCU and look like was NFL ready for those plays yesterday? I missed this game.
I did not miss the game. I watched both games, and okay. I do like D Winters, but I also think it has a lot more to do with Michigan. Michigan did not come ready to play. They're a much better team than TCU, and they did not come ready to play. We're gonna do a rookie deep dive on the Dynasty Pylon. D Winters will be part of that. Just kind of jump into that. and we'll kind of go over it a little bit more. But I want to kind of focus on the fantasy football stuff today. But
yeah, we're gonna do a lot more rookies here.
D Winters is not. He's my top 6. Yeah, about 6. But it's the level of competition you always have to worry about.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at right now.
All right, okay, that's fine. Happy New Year's. Start 4 full PPR, starting 2 running backs, 2 flex. Saquon, Eckler, Ramondre, Walker, Aljair, Akers, McKinnon, Zay Jones, and Mike Evans.
Ooh,
Mike Evans can just no. Mike Evans can just.
I'm not doing Mike Evans. I'm not doing McKinnon. So off the top, I'm not doing that.
Starting 2 running backs, Saquon and Eckler.
Yep, that's it. Even over Ramondre, I want Saquon Eckler.
Yeah, and then 2 flex. Ramondre
Zay Jones is interesting
against Houston.
I know, man, but it's full PPR. But yeah, man, you're right. Akers is funny too.
I like Aljair, and it's not even because of homer pick. Trust me, I've sat him on my dynasty league for 2 weeks straight, and I haven't put him in, man.
But look at
this week, I'm okay. I don't care who he's. I think he might be one of those players. Like no matter who you put him, you just put him in anyways. They're just gonna feed him the ball.
Akers against the Chargers defense. He's the only one there. And Baker Mayfield is throwing him the ball too. This is full PPR. Akers has to be one of my flexes.
Really? Okay.
Now, who's my second flex? That's hard. Ramondre, Ken Walker, Aljair.
I'm doing Aljair and Ramondre. And you're doing Akers.
And Ramondre. I think I'm doing Akers and Ramondre. Because I think Akers is just the
so Ramondre is the guy.
I think
out
Ramondre.
Of us 2.
Yeah. I just like Akers this week.
I'm not putting Walker against the Jets either. Yeah, Akers is I don't know. It's
you see what he's done.
Yeah, but
Baker Mayfield is there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm putting Aljair. Aljair's been surprising me. Look, and I hate to say this, I have not been playing him because I've had other studs in my dynasty, but I just didn't play him. Now I should have played him. I probably would have been in further, but I didn't, which is crazy to say because I'm a Falcons fan. That just shows I'm not that biased.
I think Aljair gets you 15 points. I think Cam Akers in a full PPR setting could get you 20. He's literally the dude.
All right. Okay.
Spike bet. We haven't had a spike bet.
This is a good one.
This is a good one.
Aljair outbeats Akers. Are we doing? Let's go half PPR. Or are we doing?
No. This is the question. Is full PPR because if it's half PPR, it's a lot of question.
Okay.
Full
we'll
PPR.
Do full PPR. Akers or Aljair. Okay.
I think this is a good one.
Don't we owe drinks? Somebody owes somebody something, right?
Well, no? I paid mine off the week before.
Tuesday.
You owe me one, and you owe me one for the 2 weeks before. But not just you. It's you and Tank. It's you and Tank.
Well, freaking Tank needs to come on.
Tank always he's like, oh, I'm sick. I mean, he is sick.
always sick. Fournette or McKinnon?
Is it wrong?
McKinnon is going against Broncos, and you got Fournette going against Carolina. I think I'm gonna go with Fournette.
I don't like those.
I don't like it either.
Like I
don't like it either, but they like to use Fournette a little closer to the goal line than they do McKinnon. McKinnon's more of the pass catcher. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fournette. I think Fournette ends up in the end zone a little bit more than
answered.
And they're both splitting, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, so
McKinnon's splitting with Pacheco and Fournette splitting with White.
Shot right, yeah.
So yeah.
Equiminius PR. However, do you spell that? The Bears are playing this week to spoil the Lions. Equiminius St. Brown. I like to call him the wrong St. Brown. That's well, I call him the wrong St. Brown because we got the wrong one. I know the Bears are playing the Lions, but with Chase Claypool and I can't believe the wrong St. Brown's probably you're starting wide receivers. I still won't go put him in it at all.
That's so disgusting. Hey Alex, what's up, man? Minshew or White? Leaning towards Minshew.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's funny. We talked about this earlier in the week. We talked about this earlier week.
I'm very happy Mike White's playing. He's probably gonna do fine, but that's a tough game. Seattle.
He's just really good. I give that. I'm fine. I don't know. I hope they roll with him next year and just give him the man his respect. He's pretty good, but I think I'm still sticking with Minshew because he has better weapons.
Exactly. It's the weapons. It's the weapons that really throws up. Miles Sanders, AJ Brown, the Slim Reaper. You have too many weapons out there. Goddard. Gotta go there.
Yeah. Yo, Higbee is in today. What's up?
What's up, relevant fan?
Higbee in today? I mean, yeah, but I'm glad you're excited about it. This man's hurt me too much in the past. I'm sorry. Look, if you're a Higbee fan, cool for you, man. I can't. Like the one time I don't have him, he actually does a little bit better than what. Yeah. No.
What changes things is Baker Mayfield is what changes everything.
Yeah, it does.
It changes everything. I actually think Higbee could be a play this week.
Could.
Yeah. Depending. It's because it's tight end also. It's also tight end, so it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt you no matter who you put in because you can get 3 points and be like, yes, I did it. It could be a tight end 4.
So Mark Andrews or Evan Ingram?
I still go Andrews.
Tyler Huntley loves that dude.
And once again, you said the Texans defense is amazing.
That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. They got nothing else. That's it. They ain't got nothing else. They got no offense, no nothing. They got special teams, maybe possibility, but that's only because a lot of their defense guys is on that team. So it's defense. That's all they have. Championship wins defense, not in this age.
Well, Lovie Smith is great defensive coordinator. He's great.
Look at this from Guam. Yeah, what's up? That is
Guam.
Guam.
I'm jealous.
I don't know. I'm not saying you're from Guam, but either you're. Look, I like it.
You probably been there at least.
Been there. You family there. You live there. Whichever. But I like it. I didn't say it was exciting about Higbee. By the way, I put 50. Oh, okay. All right.
That's a good play.
See now. Okay. Now we see where that Higbee is in today. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that now. Okay.
Hey, that's a good play though, man. I like Carolina. I like Carolina over Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Foles is garbage. Yes,
no,
yes, 100%
hot garbage.
I don't like what he was doing to his players. So all right, Pacheco, Dobbins, or Goddard. I like Dobbins.
No, Dobbins.
As crazy as that sounds.
Pacheco, McKinnon is weird. Goddard, I never put a tight end at my flex, not this season. I'm going Dobbins.
Yeah. Even last week he had like a weird game against Atlanta, which kind of I was surprised too. So but I don't think that's a repeat.
I think against Pittsburgh it's going to work out fine.
Yeah. Pick one. PPR: Zay Jones, Cortland Sutton, Jacoby Myers, or Jahan Dotson.
Jahan Dotson.
Yeah, look, no matter who they throw back there, he just seems like the main key guy.
Yeah, he's becoming a number one receiver. And this is what happens with a lot of wide receivers towards the end of the season, their first year. They start to get that number one title, and you can see it's happening. Even with McLaurin there, Jahan Dotson's the dude.
Yeah. Come back next week and let us know how you ended with the league. Tell us your stories. There's always one crazy story each year. Yeah, there is. Especially this man. This guy, Tank, our producer, man, he does crazy stuff. He freaks out the last week. Tank, look, I love you, guy, but Tank, you're like the how can I say? You're really good, but then you can't buckle under the pressure. You're like yesterday's Georgia kicker, whoever the hell that was, you make it to the big game and you can't perform and you miss a freaking field goal. That's you, my guy.
I was gonna call you Peyton Manning. You might win a couple of leagues, but you should win more.
You should win more. You freak out and you question yourself, and then you can't perform when it comes to it. That's what happens. Last year he screwed it up by picking up, who was it? A running back that we told him not to, and he put him in. We're like, why? Why would you do that? And he put him nothing. Devontae Adams or Judy?
I'm going Devontae Adams still over Judy.
Yeah.
It's because it's Judy. It's not. Judy's been playing fine too. It's everything to do with Denver.
No.
So Judy against Arizona got 7.6 points, and then he had 11 points against the Rams. They're going against Kansas City. I don't think Judy gets more than 10 points. I think Devontae Adams on accident could still get 12, 13 points. Devontae Adams still going to get forced. It's not like he's going against. If you said Devontae Adams or another number one receiver, I will go the other number one receiver. Against Judy, the Broncos offense.
But he's like basically the key component of that offense. I know it sucks, and I know it's not like you want that guy on your team.
Well, the key component of peanut butter and jelly is peanut butter. All right. The key component of lobster thermidor is lobster. I'm saying Devontae Adams is lobster. Jerry Jeudy is peanut butter.
I don't like that, man. But
no. Man.
Either way, I think I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah, I'm going Devontae Adams, even though the last 3 weeks have been really, really bad.
No, we're doing another spike bet. No,
because you can't go to spike bet because you can say Judy. You can actually convince me to Judy because I'm just looking at against Pittsburgh 1.5, against New England 2.8, against the Rams 8.1. I mean, this is Devontae Adams. This is Chargers. He had 30 points, but. I'm
going with Judy, man. You're going with Adams. I'm going with Judy.
No. Get San Francisco. Crap. I'm going with Judy. Shit. I'm going Judy because Kansas City is not as good as defense. Damn it.
You don't even like the Broncos, bro. Like,
this makes me so angry.
It's so hard. I think you go with Judy.
Yeah, I think you're going with Judy.
Go with Judy, man.
Man.
Go with Judy. What's up, them boys?
Go Judy, man.
What's up, them boys? Happy New Year, dude. Oh my gosh. No.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah.
Also, Franklin is playing Saquon, not Moss. He's on my team.
On his team.
Playing Saquon. So you're hoping that he runs into him.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. But I still say.
You Franklin. Still think what was the question?
No, I think Franklin's still not the guy. It's
Franklin's okay.
But I think Evans is the guy still.
Franklin's okay. He does pretty good, and he's been doing good as of late.
Yeah, but I mean, if
I think last week he didn't do. I think he put up a dud, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he put up a kind of a dud last week? Sarah Franklin. Oh, he got 10. I feel like Evans. Both of these guys are good. Evans and Franklin. I still think you put Evans, even though you have Saquon. Oh no, hold on. Oh, he's just saying Saquon is playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moss is on his team. No, I still think you leave with Evans, man.
Me too. I'm going Evans.
I'm playing Akers over Kamara.
I told you. This Akers guy. Hey, I mean,
just discovered him.
Well, all I know is at the beginning of the season, I played Akers and I was so pissed off because I was like, Henderson's not really in his same league. There's no way that Henderson's going to be in it for the first six weeks. I looked like an idiot. And then finally I dropped Akers. And I had to go pick him back up. I had to go get his ass back.
Is this to earlier's question with Kobe?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But if I was ranking, I still would put Akers over Kamara this week.
Okay. All right, did that one. Knox or Komet? Nah. Komet.
This week against Detroit, Komet might be the number one receiver.
I'm putting Komet.
He might be the number one receiver. Yeah. Cole Komet.
It's a tight end. You call him receiver. He is no tight. He's no receiver. I know you missed this offense.
No. In this offense, he's the receiver. So we got nothing left.
I will never give him that mark.
We got
too damn big and too damn slow. He is never gonna be receiver. Remember when Akers was supposed to be cut, traded, and now
yes, that's exactly what we're saying.
Then boys, Akers is number 1 overall in the last 3 weeks.
Yep. This is why that question why you said why I put Akers over Al Jair.
White legacy game.
That's why I put Akers over Al Jair. That was it.
Okay. I mean, okay. All right, whatever. So we're gonna commit championship QB. Cousins, Brady, Geno, or Minshew on waiver.
What?
Cousins.
There's no question. It's Cousins.
Brady, you can't trust. Geno, who's Geno got though? Cousins is your safest bet though.
Geno's gets the Jets, I believe.
I'll stick with Cousins.
It's an elimination game.
If it's it's Jets.
Even though Lockett is playing after surgery on his hand, which makes no sense at all, but within 10 days you go over. Yeah,
I'm on the Geno Cousins.
Because you go with the best target.
What about Minshew against Saints?
Minshew's interesting, but if you have Cousins and Geno, I don't think you need to go get Minshew because it's going to convolute the whole question. Yeah. So go Cousins.
Okay.
He's being carried by Justin Jefferson, just like we saw on the Gridiron Heights. That's what's going on.
I agree. Putting the house money on over for Brady passing attempts. He's breaking the attempts record.
That's a pretty good bet.
I can't. Good luck. Best of luck. Let me know how it turns out for you, my guy. But go for it. Geno versus the Jets. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Lockett won't take a hit after each catch, but wants to play immediately after surgery.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense. So,
but the main thing is you got to catch a freaking ball. Like that's still the main concern. Like, are you gonna be able to comfortably pass every catch? Like, I don't.
So, I mean, here's the thing. Okay, so your hand. Say you broke a bone in your hand. It's like here, right? Technically, you can get it repaired, get it shot up around it, and
I know
during the game,
right?
You know, the question is the strength in his hand going to be good enough? So, because every DB, if I was a DB, I would be punching this hand. I'll be grabbing that hand every single time, no matter what.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Is it healed enough for you to play? It's not about the pain. It's going to be, is it healed enough for you to be able to hold on to the ball?
That's why I'm still sticking with Cousins.
Mm-hmm. I agree. This is exactly why.
So, with Lockett out, that leaves him with DK and Walker. And who else is there?
That Font.
One more relevant guy. Font. Where Cousins has Hawkinson's, JJ, Thielen, and Cook. Still.
Yep. And then who's the other wide receiver? The one who keeps on going off.
Osborne. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. It just changes the way it looks, man. The way it seems like Cousins would be the safer bet than Geno. So yeah. Nah, Goodwin. Yeah, the Goodwin. Yeah, that's who it was.
Goodwin's out for the year.
I'm trying to look right now. Who
I believe Goodwin's out.
Oh my God, yeah. How is this man still surviving in teams? Laquan Treadwell.
Yeah,
no, yeah, you're no. This man is still lingering in the NFL, man. Yeah, I think you'll be fine with it.
Yeah, talent, man. Talent sometimes it overrules the fact that you can't play well. So he literally broke it right here. That's crazy because the strength in your hand is there. So if I'm going to pull every single time on that, I'm hitting it every single time.
I like how he used the metatarsal in there. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah, no, I don't mess with what's with Seattle and their guys when they like last year it was freaking Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, dude. Danny Dimes or Minshew? Still not sure. I like Danny Dimes against Indy.
Even though Minshew has a lot of weapons around him.
He does. He does.
It's a close. I mean, this is a very close thing, a lot closer than you would think it would be. But I'm going with Danny Dimes just because I like.
You could go with Minshew though.
You could, but Danny Dimes right now, he can run. He's been running just fine, and they're going for the playoffs. Him scoring 23 points against Minnesota makes me think against Indy he's going to do very similar, 23 to 24 points against Indy. Gardner throws too many interceptions in for me. So he has a lot of talent, but he usually throws. He might throw 4 touchdowns, but he might throw 2 interceptions too. So that kind of.
He threw 2. He only threw 2 of them last week, right?
He took 2
I guess that's not. I guess that's not only 2. That's 2. That's 2. Like.
So 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions because it cancels it out.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is not going to make mistakes, so I feel like he might score more points. I would probably go Daniel Jones
against Indy.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. My only fight. But then Minshew has all those weapons. Like I said, like earlier, Indy is not. They have no DBs. I mean, they do, but they're just not performing this year. I'm shocked the Saints haven't given a chance. Give freaking Kevin White a contract.
Yeah. Hey, no. Thank you for keep on taking our guys because Kevin White was one of the worst draft picks the Bears have ever made, ever. I don't know what the hell we were thinking. You're like, he only can run the route. Let's take him with the 7th overall pick. What?
Don't worry, I know all about the interceptions with Dak. Yeah. Dude, I can't. Love him as my finest. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. I love Dak. Trust me.
Yeah, you do. But yeah,
he's
now your 3rd quarterback, man. He is now your 3rd QB.
He is. But what's crazy is there be games where he puts up monster games, and it's like that's why he's Dak. That's why he's good. But then there be some games like, oh, this is too easy. He's gonna have a field day, and he does horrible.
He does like 16 points. You're like, how? You supposed to have 40.
I don't know, man. It's weird.
Tackle a fumble too. You're right.
Yeah, like last week had 16, like 26 or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, guys, if you guys want to continue with fantasy football after this week, we are doing the DraftKings with our channel. It's winner take all. Everybody jumps in, you make your team, you make your playoff. Not playoff, but during the playoffs, we'll be doing it. Just make a lineup, and it's winner take all. So if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. But that's what we'll be doing. Bob Dole, hey, what's up?
What's up, Bob Dole?
Yeah. Always, and his next text is gonna be for life.
Yes,
we like Bob Dole.
Good luck to everyone, as Jonathan's saying. Everyone that's in your championship game, good luck to you guys. If you're not, jump in the guillotine thing on DraftKings. Let's do it. Let's have fun. As I said, winner take all. Let's do it. AJ Dillon or Pittman Jr.
This is an interesting one. I'm going to say Pittman.
Wow. It's interesting too. I think I'm going AJ Dillon.
No, because here's the thing: Jones is there, but
man, I mean, it's very interesting though because I think
I don't trust Foles.
Exactly, and that's the problem. Because AJ Dillon the last 4 weeks, right? 14.8, 17.9, 20, and then 10.8.
I think I changed my mind.
Yeah.
I think I'm going AJ Dillon.
Only because
I don't trust
worry.
Foles.
I worry that Foles is going to kill Pittman.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. I worry that Foles kills Pittman.
And Pittman didn't he do pretty good last week too? Regardless of the fact that they were still getting hammered.
I think
he didn't. No.
I think he had like
he barely broke double if you're on a PPR. He barely broke double digits.
So yeah, I'm going.
I'm going AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
Going AJ Dillon. Yeah. Wow. All right. Yeah.
Hey man, we got 4 minutes to the game time. Everyone make sure your lines are set up. I made one mistake one week and got kicked out of my guillotine league. So don't do it me. Get your stuff set.
There you go. 4 championship game today. Let's go. 500. Hell yeah.
Am I playing you them boys in something? Probably.
You playing him in the Bob League, in the Build the Blocks.
Oh yeah. And he's probably gonna beat me.
You didn't pick up anybody this week.
Nope. Well, it's because I even my bench is good. I got Montgomery, Miles Sanders, AJ Dillon, and Waddle. But
yeah,
I don't want to play any of those guys because of the same problems. And Devontae Adams is there. Yeah, I said I almost stick with the guys that brought me. Whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we're still gonna be here. We're still talking about football. If you're just crazy about football as much as I am, then we're still gonna be here. We'll talk about off season. During the week, we're gonna watch videos. We're gonna evaluate the rookies and talk about them, see where they could fit, where they're projected, yada yada yada. So, and then once it comes around, we'll probably start drafting here soon, doing some mock drafts with them, talk about where they potentially can go. And
I can't wait to do some mock drafts. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that. So, anyways, guys, good luck today. Championship week. If you're doing an 18-week championship league, we'll still be back. You shouldn't, but I know you're there. I know you're out there somewhere. But we'll still be doing it just because Brian is my other league loser bowl.
Yeah, it is. Wow, I am. Who knew?
Hey, that's fine. I'm in some of them. So you're good. Anyways, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. I don't know.
Thanks, guys.
Am I ending it? Yeah, I'm ending it. It's kickoff. It's kickoff.
We're out of here. Game time. Go enjoy your games. We'll see you guys on Tuesday on the Panda Grizzly Show, Wednesday on Dynasty Pylon.
Yes. Later, guys.
Yeah.